Earlier today, we spoke with Ambassador John Bolton, former assistant to the President for National Security Affairs and former U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations. Here's what he had to say about terror state Pakistan.
Well, I think after the terrorist attack in Kashmir, India certainly had a right to exercise its capacity for self-defense and did so by striking the camps from which it believed the terrorist attacks emanated. And in that sense, it was very similar to what happened in 2019 when I was National Security Advisor. From that point, the situation escalated, and there was certainly legitimate reason for India to think that Pakistan was not only not controlling the problem of terrorism on its own territory, but was in effect defending the terrorist act itself. I'm glad certainly that it didn't escalate any further, but the right of self-defense means exactly what it says, and countries that don't understand that, I think, act at their peril. Well, I think there's always a risk of instability when there are long-standing conflicts between two nuclear powers. I haven't seen evidence that the Pakistani nuclear arsenal itself is insecure. And going back 20 years to when I was in the George W. Bush administration, that was something that we followed very closely for obvious reasons. Nonetheless, I think when there are threats of terrorism involved, that everybody should be concerned that these weapons don't get into the hands of terrorists. That's one reason the United States has done what it could to prevent Iran from getting nuclear weapons, because the very severe risk that the government there would provide those weapons to terrorist groups. So I think this is remains a legitimate concern. I think it's something the United States and Pakistan should certainly stay in very careful touch about. Well, I think Trump likes to take credit for a lot of things, whether he deserves the credit or not. I think the calls that he made, Vice President Vance made, Secretary Rubio made, were hopefully helpful in de-escalating the confrontation. It's pretty clear to me that the decisive step was the call from the chief of the Pakistani military to his Indian counterpart that indicated that Pakistan wanted to get off the escalation ladder. But that's how Trump does things, and it's not particularly aimed at India or anybody else. He just loves to take credit for things.